Over 1,000 cruise delegates are expected to converge on St. Lucia for the Florida Caribbean Cruise Association's Cruise Conference and Trade Show from October 26th to the 30th. Tourism Minister Alan Chasney says the selection of St. Lucia as the host venue indicates that international organizations have confidence in the island's ability to host mega events. Chasney is also defending government's decision to host the event at a time when the world is grappling with a financial crisis. He says it indicates St. Lucia is prepared to take bold steps to make things happen instead of waiting for the economic situation to improve. Chasney says the event will redound to the benefit of St. Lucia.
We're going to now host the cruise ship executives to a one-day dedicated session on St. Lucia. So the intention is to take all the cruise ship executives, approximately 50 of them, and bring them down to Soufriere on Friday morning. We will be passing through Castries Harbor and also to Marigot, and passing through Canaries and Anse-Lorraine, and really talking about village tourism.
The president of the Florida Caribbean Cruise Association says St. Lucia is well positioned to be the best host venue in the history of the event. Michelle Page says the FCCA chose the Helen of the West because of its uniqueness and signs that the island is prepared to develop its tourism product, especially in the cruise sector. She says the cruise conference and trade show will educate the cruise sector about the island even more.
This is the year of St. Lucia. And, you know, it's something that I'm very proud to say. This is going to be the best conference that we've ever had. And we've set the goal, the benchmark very high for what St. Lucia is going to achieve from this conference. And I'd like to tell you, you don't need me to tell you about the economic woes in the United States, but I can tell you what the cruise industry is doing about it. We're keeping our friends close. That's the reason why we chose St. Lucia for the conference this year.
The 5-day event is expected to expose potential investors in the cruise sector to government's development plan, particularly the redevelopment of Port Castries. The Executive Vice President of the St. Lucia Hotel and Tourism Association, Michaela Andrews, says the hosting of the event will foster greater synergies between the onshore accommodation sector and the cruise sector.
The reality of the situation is that there are a slew of businesses in St. Lucia and in the Caribbean that depend squarely on the cruise sector for their survival and sustenance. And there are countless people, thousands even in St. Lucia, that but for the cruise industry would not have had a sustainable livelihood.
The activity will follow in the vein of CHA Marketplace with an opening ceremony and what is expected to be a big splash for the closing party. At Wednesday's launch, the tourism minister indicated that the budget for the activity is still being finalized and he would make public St. Lucia's funding for the activity once the budget is complete. Shannon LeBon, HTS News, Channel 4.